Today I'm going to be reviewing this Dr. Pen Q1S multifunction tool. I was gifted this in return for a review, and we're going to give it a thorough unboxing and a demo today. Handy dandy instruction manual. We have the on-off here, LED here, and EMS here. And down here we have a little gauge we can turn for increasing or decreasing depth on the microneedling. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it charge while I sanitize my area and my face. Any of these heads that come prepackaged are obviously going to be sterile, so I'm gonna make sure that our area is ready to go, and then we will come back. We'll test it out. Charged, we are sanitized, skin, hands, our work area here. With this tool, they sent me the 25 needle cartridge. So the more needles you have, the less aggressive. So this is really for serums. And you can see this is a sanitary. Pop that on, turn clockwise, bam, we are on. Let's get going. So it says hold this button down for 3 seconds. That's gonna give you your turn on. Here's your LED light. Right now it is on blue LED, red, and then this one here is your EMS. Now, I love this slip. This is a low molecular, and I've been told you have to have a low molecular slip when you're using microneedling. A lot of people use PDRN. It's my understanding, and I could be wrong, the PDRN is too big of a molecule to actually get into your skin tissue. So I like to use this low molecular one, and I will tag it along with this product in the review. So I just put a generous amount of slip on, 2.5 today. We'll see how that feels. And some people do stamping. You can just stamp onto your skin and it'll kind of put it in. I like to slide. I'm a slider. I do like a grid. I kind of map my face. But right now I'm not really feeling anything. Every now and then I'll get a little touch of the needles I can feel, but mainly this is just for pushing serum into that first level of skin. So I used to really be freaked out by going over my hairline, but then I read that microneedling is actually fantastic for your hairline, and we're all aging, so I don't mind going into my hairline now too. So once I go down, I will start going up. You want to keep your slip very wet. You don't want it to be dry. You'll feel some drag if it dries out. And then when I'm done with that, I'll go circular, just to make sure I got all the spots. I'm kind of a triple sweep girl. So. And then I kind of focus in where I have these wrinkles, which I'll go in with my regular Dr. Pen with a more aggressive needle and kind of hit those. But if I see a set-in wrinkle there, I go after it, just to promote collagen in that area. Okay. I'm gonna try this EMS setting. I only had this on a 1, so it wasn't super aggressive. I'm gonna go on the other side here, just a little more slip. Let's turn on the EMS, and I'm gonna go up a little bit too on the power. Let's turn this up a little. We'll go to 3. All right, so now we have all 3, the big shebang. I've got microneedling level 3, EMS level 3 for massage, and I have the red light therapy on. Now this I can feel a bit more. So since I turned the speed up, I'm definitely feeling the needles more here, along with the massage. So that's kind of an interesting sensation. My other Dr. Pen does not have the microcurrent setting, and I feel like it's kind of just a little jolt of electricity, like a little zap. More intense at this level. I don't normally do any kind of numbing or anything like that. Even when I use the aggressive needles, I just like to feel the depth on it, and I feel like when I'm numbing, you just can't feel how deep you're going. Very interesting sensation. I love microneedling because you can just promote the collagen generation and the turnover of this first layer of skin to give yourself a really nice glowing skin. And pushing your products in. Some products just sit on the surface of your skin, so something like this is great because you're not wasting product with just having it sitting on your skin, especially some of these more expensive serums. It can help support eyebrow regrowth, and so since I gave my eyebrows all the things in the 90s, I'm gonna go over them here. I'm gonna focus on the 11s. I'm gonna do a little more get these 11s that are starting to pop up here from doing this all the time at my kids. I'm 47 beautiful years old with 4 kids, 4 boys. And in the last like 3 years, I've noticed a huge change in my skin. And I don't know if that's onset of perimenopause or what's going on there, but my skin has definitely changed in the last 3 to 4 years. Moving into the cheeks. Now I am a PCOS girly, which means I have always had these very, very large pores. I don't really understand the science behind it or why girls with PCOS develop these very big, large pores, but it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a real thing. So I'm doing everything I can to promote collagen and kind of help these pores go away as much as possible. This pore area right here, I definitely hit hard because I want to smooth it out as much as possible, and collagen helps snap that skin back in. Notice I'm starting to get wrinkles here, so I'm actually going to do my earlobe. I know that seems crazy, but sometimes people's earlobes look really old. I'm not going to sleep on the earlobes. And the front of the earlobe, right here, this set of skin right here, definitely needs attention too. Moving on to the other side. These marionette lines are so important right here, right here. I'm a big smiler. I'm always smiling all the time at people, and it just scrunches my face up. So I hit these marionette lines hard because they've been showing up a lot more in the most recent years as well. The jawbone and the nose and the under eyes get a little spicy for me. They're a little spicy, so I might turn it down a little. I'm going to turn it down to do the center of my face, and then down through my neck too. I'm on a GLP, and I've lost going on 60 pounds now, and it's had a profound effect on my neck. So I always try to, whatever I do to my face, I try to do to my neck. I'm going to turn her down a little bit here. 2.5 for these spicy areas. So I'm going to start with the nose and under eyes. All right, now we got some spice. The EMS is definitely an interesting sensation. I can feel it kind of pulsing in my muscle. It's kind of a strange massaging sensation. My eye almost twitches. Kind of cool. I'll have to read up about what that does for your skin, but it's kind of a cool feeling. Okay, I'm going to do my upper lids too, and then we'll move to the neck. Now this area can be more sensitive, so I usually don't do a ton of passes over it. I'll go over it once or twice, and that's about it. Okay, on to the neck. I'm going to actually turn this back up to 0.5 for my neck. A little spicy when you get onto that collarbone. Right in the middle, under my chin, I'm not afraid to go kind of aggressive. That's where that turkey neck starts. So I already am starting to get that from the weight loss, so I definitely spend my time under here on these jowls. Switch to the other side. I'm impressed. I like the light. I usually put my red light mask on as soon as I microneedle anyway because it promotes healing. And I like the fact that it incorporated that. I like the massage. It's kind of interesting. I don't know much about the EMS massage or the microcurrent, but I'm gonna look into it. It's definitely a cool feature. And microneedling is just super great for collagen production, and I'm just a fan of microneedling anyway, but it's so cool to have all three of those things in one fancy little tool. So I am super excited, super grateful to be given this product to demo. So if you are thinking about starting microneedling, this is the whole shebang. This is kind of a really cool deal. Anything I do to my face, I try to do to my neck and hands because they need care too. So hands can be kind of spicy because we've got those bones popping out. One of those areas where you can really tell a person's age, their hands, their neck, right in front of their ears right here. So I try to focus in those areas. I don't do Botox anymore, so this is what it is. But if I can help with collagen production, I'm gonna definitely do that. And this is a great tool for that. I'm curious to see if the healing is different with the blue light and red light applied. All right, that is the Dr. Penn Q1S. My dog is snoring, sorry. I'm super impressed. Triple action inside of this one instrument. I love the microcurrent and the microneedling and the blue and red light therapy. If you are thinking about a microneedler, this is awesome. Move it over to your cart. If you're thinking about it, it's been awesome, definitely. If your skin is aging like mine is, in deep into your 40s like I am, this is definitely a product you need.